Morning. So I've had an eventful week. This time last Friday my car broke down. Well, no, not this time last Friday, it was Thursday. My car broke down, and literally I was pulling into work. I work in a big business park. I was pulling into work and I felt my clutch go, so I was slipping and sliding, and eventually I managed to get into work, managed to get into my parking area. And as soon as I opened the barrier to get in, my car just went dead, and it was just revs, so basically the clutch went. That was not very pleasant, not a very pleasant experience. It could have been an awful lot worse, because like I said, you know, I was pretty much at work at the time. So that was pissed me off a little bit, because I knew that was going to cost me an awful lot of money. And yeah, I didn't really have, well, I haven't got any money to spend, but obviously needs must, and you know, you find money from places. So I will say a massive thank you to my wife. She doesn't watch my videos, but she really fucking bailed me out of this. So obviously I'm forever in her debt, which you are anyway. You know, she's your wife, so she's not your wife, she's my wife, that's what I meant. So yeah, it broke down. Had a recovery truck come and pick me up on Thursday night to take it. Was it Thursday night or Friday night? It might have been Friday, you know, because I left it over there and I went down in the morning to find out what's going on. But yeah, anyway, right, days are not that important really. So I left it there, found out new clutch needed. Guy behind the counter said it's going to be 600 to 650 quid. I said to him, oh shit, you know, it's an old car, it's been giving me, well, 57 reg, it's a older car, it's been giving me a bit of jip. I was hoping to get rid of it anyway, so I wasn't, you know, really don't need to be forking out that sort of money for it. And he said, well, if you leave it with us for a couple of days until Wednesday, I will get the clutch done for you, and knock 100 quid off the labour, so 550, which it worked out to be about 550 quid. So I said, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I was fucked, you know. The car was there, I wasn't taking it anywhere, and so yeah, do it. It's a garage that that I've used many times there. A friendly bunch there. I don't think they're there to rip people off at all, like other garages might well be. But these guys, you know, they're pretty solid, and they always sort of like help you out if they can. They've done free things for me for free before, so you know, things like problems with the radio or something, I've taken it down, they've taken it out and sort of like, you know, fixed it that way. So they don't charge for anything like that. So I'm quite happy not to pay 550 quid, but you know, happy enough to give them the business as such. So they done that. I picked it up on Wednesday, took it away, and it started overheating, and a bit of a problem. So I took it back down. It was overheating and the horn was not working, which is a bit random. Now I'm under the impression that when you replace a clutch in those style Mondeos, you have to take the engine out. So it kind of makes sense that, you know, maybe they've done something wrong and so on and so forth. So I took it back to them, and I initially thought that it would be me revving the engine, because the clutch is different. It'd be me revving the engine excessively, you know, to make the engine overheat and so on and so forth. And I mentioned that to the guy when I took it down, and he said, yeah, that's probably it. Anyway, they fixed the horn there and then, didn't charge, which again, if they tried to charge, I would have been a bit pissed off, because quite clearly that was a direct action of them fitting the clutch. So yeah, another thing that pissed me off a little bit, obviously it disconnected the battery and everything, and the radio code, I had to pay for a new radio code. It's only like £2.99, but still, you know, you'd think that, well, did I have to pay for it? Not really. You know, you can get it free, but it's a ball ache and it would take forever. So I just got an app on my phone, put the model number in and the serial number, and hey presto, you know, you've got a working unit again. So anyway, it's a long story, very short, and it is a long story. You still with me? You still there? So anyway, it started overheating again after he said that it wouldn't overheat again, and I was a bit pissed off with it. So I said to my wife, "No, fucking hell, if I leave the car with you," this was actually 2 weeks ago, not this week. If I leave the car with you, you know, will you take it down on the Friday? Yeah, I will do, no problem. So anyway, I went away and I thought to myself, no, do you know what, you're just throwing good money after bad. So I spoke to my wife and said, look, you know, is there any way you can lend me a bob or two to get a new car? Not a bob or two, do you know what I mean? It's quite a lot of money, but and she said, yeah, that's fine. You know, obviously it kind of helps us out as a family and everything, but you know, she didn't have to do it. It's her money, it's her savings, so you know, I obviously really appreciate that. So I've got a new car, and it looks exactly like the old one, drives exactly like the old one. It's just newer and it's got mod cons, and it's cheaper as well, which is a massive bonus. With the old Mondeo, it's petrol, and yeah, it was cost me an arm and a leg in petrol, and I've transferred over to diesel, but I've not only transferred over to diesel, I've transferred over to eco diesel. No, it's not eco diesel, it's an eco car. Basically, it pumps air into the valves to give you increased fuel value. Is that the right word? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so it basically gets me where my old car used to do 37.5 miles per gallon. This gets me 75 miles per gallon, so it's a pretty solid upgrade. Plus, the car tax on it per year is 30 quid, whereas my old one was costing me 140 quid every 6 months. So that's a massive saving. What I wasn't anticipating, I've literally upgraded my insurance. Literally, how old am I? I upgraded my insurance by 2 days ago, 2, 3, 4 days ago, beginning of this week anyway. And I went with Marks and Spencer's. It was a weekend actually, and I went with Marks and Spencer's, and they had the best deal online, and so on and so forth. So when I found out I was getting a new car, obviously you change your insurance. So I got well, Sarah offered to phone them up and organise it all for me. She came back and said, yeah, Marks and Spencer are charging you extra 50 quid. And I was like, hold on a second, so I'm paying out a lot less for the car, yet my insurance has gone up by 50 quid. Ah, shit. Anyway, again, long story very short, changed the insurance. It only works out paying 13 quid extra a month. And I did think to myself, because it's more economical, I did think the insurance would be going down. Stupidly, really, because obviously it's a newer car. So you think to yourself, it's worth more. If there's an accident, the insurance will have to pay out more, so it makes sense they, you know, charge me a bit more. So a bit more, that's fine, but almost double what I was paying, no, that didn't sit very well. So insurance companies, I fucking deal with them. Don't try and sort of make sense of what they do. So anyway, it's a 62 plate Mondeo. It's a really nice blue. It's got loads of mod cons. It's got DAB radio. It's got that wiper thing where the wipers come on automatically. It's got sat nav. It's got obviously that eco thing, which hopefully over the time will save me a good bit of money. And yeah, it's just a better car, you know. It's like my old car was doing 105,000 miles on the clock, and I think a petrol motor, days have changed of course, but a petrol motor, that's pretty much, you know, it will keep going on, don't get me wrong, but that's pretty much when things start going wrong. So, and I think, hand on heart, it's been quite good to me. I mean, the clutch going at 105 miles on the clock, 105,000 miles, sorry, 105 miles on the clock is pretty damn good, because they start to go around about, you know, 70,000 mile mark. So it's quite happy with that. Anyway, so that's a little share. I am going to be filming some videos later on. The horror one, I keep on going on about it. I know people are probably getting fed up with me, but I wanted to make it a bit crisp, and obviously I had an awful lot going on this week. So, and I was in a training course as well, doing my CCTV license, which was fun. So yeah, I had an awful lot going on this week and the weekend, so I never got a chance to fiddle with it. but it will be up. And I've got a room tour because I had a little bit of a change around last weekend as well. I thought I'd do something productive with my time because I was stressing over my car and so on and so forth. I thought to myself, well, I will do something good with my time. So I did change things around, and it looks good. I will show you the video soon. Well, this weekend, hopefully. So thanks for watching, guys. And I know this hasn't been a usual video, but I just wanted to explain a few things about my new car and stuff. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll speak to you in the next video.